everybody, welcome back to the Boom Tube. I'm your host Patrick Feliciano, and today we're going to talk about the most anticipated movie of the summer, and that's Suicide Squad. All I'm going to talk about is the things that I like, what I didn't like, and what I hope for the future. This is going to be a spoiler-free review, so you don't have to worry if you haven't seen the movie yet. When I was going into this movie, I was trying to have really low expectations. I didn't want to get too excited because I've been doing that lately, I've noticed, and every time I go see these movies, they don't really meet the caliber that I'm expecting. So I tried my best to be as optimistic as possible. Think of it as not a comic book movie with characters that I've loved deeply for a long time. I just try to think of it as just a fun action film. And coming out of this movie, I pretty much, even with that kind of outlook on it, I still came out thinking it was okay. It's not good, it's not bad, it's just okay. Things I want to talk about that I liked about the movie was the characters themselves. I actually think all the actors that portrayed the characters did fairly well with what they were given. I really liked Deadshot. His character was probably the most fleshed out. I think they actually expanded on his character a little more than anyone else. I enjoyed what he did with it a lot. He had a lot of humanity to the character. It was really cool. Second, I really liked Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn. She was just enough crazy, but enough realism to the character, not as cartoony as you would expect Harley Quinn to be, but I thought it fit within this kind of gritty, realistic take they were doing for the character. So I thought she balanced those two aspects of Harley very well. Viola Davis as Amanda Waller. I thought she was actually perfect in the role as Amanda Waller. She was ruthless. You know, you never knew what she was going to do, and she seemed like the boss. No one could really scare the crap out of her. She scared the crap out of everyone else. So I thought that was really cool. Diablo, I don't know the actor who played him, but I liked Diablo and I liked Killer Croc. I thought they were really cool. The makeup job on Killer Croc was pretty awesome, and I thought Diablo was a pretty interesting character. Even though he was vast with powers, they gave him a level of humanity as well, which I thought was pretty cool. The characters, the way the actors portrayed them, I thought they did pretty well. And that's the most important thing if you think about it, because what you're going to see in this movie is the Suicide Squad. And if you don't buy into the Suicide Squad, then the movie itself crumbles. But now we're going to talk about the problems with the film and why it's probably getting such a low rating as it is. It seems very choppy. It seems kind of all over the place. It doesn't really seem very focused on anything. It kind of seems like it will go from one direction to another direction, to another area, and not really seem like focused on how it wants to be. They don't really seem to make you develop with the characters much. You get invested in the characters because these villains are likable. The way they're portrayed is likable, but they don't give them enough time to develop. I probably might get some people disagreeing with me on this thing, but the thing I probably had a big issue with was probably Jared Leto's Joker. I found his motivations to be very poor. Like he had very poor motivations that I found simple-minded for the Joker, to be honest. And I found his portrayal of the Joker kind of weird. He seemed more human than the Joker should be. The Joker's supposed to be this unstoppable, crazy, chaotic force that's to be reckoned with. And you don't really get that from this guy. He seems like a normal guy who's a mobster. The thing that I found strange with the relationship between Joker and Harley was that it seemed off. It didn't seem quite what I was expecting. So seeing it in this movie didn't seem fitting for the two characters, in my opinion. The thing that, after seeing this movie, that I hope for now is that even though it's not a perfect movie, it gives me some form of hope that maybe they're trying to actually listen to the fans and add some bit of more humanity to the characters and not try to take it so seriously. So the fact that it seems like they're trying to add that to this, hopefully, might be a stepping stone for DC, and hopefully they keep going in this direction. So yeah, that's pretty much just my thoughts on the movie. If I had to rate it, which I don't, like I said, I don't believe in ratings because, like I said, when I saw the rating for this movie on Rotten Tomatoes, how it has like a 27% on Rotten Tomatoes, to be honest, I don't think it deserves that low of a rating. It's still, I guess, if you wanted to look at it as a fun action movie, it's, you can still enjoy the action and stuff. So if I had to rate it, I'd probably give it like a okay. An okay out of amazing? I don't know. Yeah, it's okay. So just, if you haven't seen the movie, check it out. I think it's still worth seeing in theaters because it's, if you want to support these characters, you enjoy these characters a lot. If you're a fan of comics, I think you should at least support them and want to see them grow. So that's all I have to say about that. If you like this movie, if you saw this and you like it, like and subscribe, comment, whatever you feel like. So once again, I'm Patrick. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.